Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, and welcome to another video of Diving Trading. My name is Daniel, and today, guys, we're doing an update on Planet 13. This is a cannabis stock that I've had for quite a few months now. This is one I've done right back in December, I think it was, or January. I can't remember the time. I've done quite a few videos on Planet 13. This is a company, to be honest with you, this is, to me, if I look at it now and I tell you, to be honest, quite honestly, I would look at it as a no-brainer. This is a company that I think is worth investing in for the long term. Their results are exceeding expectations every time. In the next couple of days, so today's the 25th of May, on the 27th of May, we'll have their first quarter results reporting, and I'm expecting them again to be exceeding expectations. So this is what this company does. This company is performing to a point where it makes it very, very investable. Numbers are very good. Okay, it's obviously, and it's a company that's still in its early days, in the sense that it's still not profitable. Okay, so a lot of people don't like to invest in a company when they don't see a profitable company, but this will very soon become profitable. They are investing in a lot of these stores they have, and we'll have a look at the presentation in a minute. Before we go into this, guys, I just want to make sure that you realize that all the opinions, everything I say in this video is my own opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. So yeah, and also apologies for today, guys. I have no camera. I have no idea why the camera is not working today. I have the lights coming up, but the camera's not working, so it's all blacked out. So I have no reason why. So I'll try and figure that out tomorrow. So yeah, that gives you a break of looking at my face. So let's go straight into having a look at Planet 13. Now, Planet 13 back in April have exceeded their another sales record. Okay, this is another sales record of 10.7 million in the month of April. That was okay in the month of April, and in fact, on the 20th of April, they had a record day, which is absolutely amazing, an absolutely amazing record. On April the 20th, they actually generated in one single day 543,000 US dollars in sales. Okay, so this is absolutely amazing. Gross margins for the month were in excess of 50%. Okay, so numbers are good. This is promising, and this is what we want to see as an investor. Guys, if you're not sure about what this company is about, please go back to my first video. I'll leave a link in the description. You can have a look at what Planet 13 is about. If you know what Planet 13 is all about, then stay tuned. Let's go into it and have a look to see what else we have to discover. So, Planet 13 holdings lowered. This was actually on the 19th, which is about about a week ago. It dropped, and it's a bit silly, really, because they sort of postponed their release date, their first quarter, so for the end of March. So they've actually put it to the 27th of May. Okay, so it actually declined slightly as a result of this. A little bit silly, but I don't know. This is the way the market's working at the moment. So there's a bit of a delay on there. Having said that, to be very honest with you, I'm looking at these results, seeing what they're producing, and to be honest with you, because we're opening up little by little. When I say opening up, I live in Spain, so it's different. But I think in the States, things are starting to open up, and we're starting to see more tourism. Okay, and this more tourism is good in Las Vegas for Planet 13. Okay, so if you remember back in the first video done, we can have a look at their location. They're an absolute amazing location. They have various locations, but they have a prime location right on the list, just off the Las Vegas Strip, which makes it a prime, great area to for the tourists. So, Planet 13 on the 10th of May actually converted all their Class A restricted voting shares to common shares. So there's a little bit of dilution here. So if we actually go we'll have a look at this at the end, okay, more detail, but I just wanted you to go and have a look at here. So this is going back, let's go to the 10th of May. So here we are, this is 10th of May. This is when they announced a little bit of dilution. Yeah, prices went right down. Okay, so we went from here to about $6.90, right down over the few days to these levels here, which is 572. That just so happens that the whole market actually went down over that time. This is actually where probably the lowest we've been in this year for a lot of companies, especially for growth stocks. But we're starting to see our way. We're starting to see our way back up on an upward trend. But anyway, we'll look at that in a minute. Let's have a look at the earnings of revenue. So if we have a look at the past performance, we can see past performance has been great. As we can see, revenue has been constantly growing. We have been in such a real nice, quarter after quarter uh, revenue. In terms of earnings have, like I said, we're still not profitable yet. Okay, so that's probably something that's a little bit of a negative for a lot of investors. But if you're looking at this company for the long term and you see what they're producing, now is a good time to be getting in, because you know for the long term this company is going to be good. If they keep producing what the results they are at the moment, there's no reason that they cannot get into profit before we know it. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on the results. Okay, and we'll see. And in terms of future growth, we have a look at the future growth. Look, future growth, look into growth even further. 2022 is going to be a real steep area, going to be real strong growth. And this is what we mean. This is what I meant by profitability. So in theory, profitability, they're looking at profitability at this time of the year, during this year. So 2021, so around about the middle of, is that we will see really in the next couple of days how this is going to work. Okay, we'll have a look at results. Okay, we'll have a look at the results, but I wouldn't imagine that they're far off. I wouldn't like to say in the second quarter, okay, but it could be the third quarter, the fourth quarter, we could see them into profitable numbers. So this should be very good, and we start to see some P numbers in positive. So watch this, guys. With this year, like I said, the beginning of the middle of this year to the beginning of the 2022, we will see growth on this company. The way that they're going, we will see a lot of growth and a lot of potential for this company. I'm quite excited, to be honest with you. Now let's have a look at a little bit of a presentation. So this is the presentation. So now this is what they published on the first quarter. So let's have a look what's happened. So retail, in terms of retail, they have 2 retail locations now. They have Planet13 Superstore and Medicine Dispensary. This is actually creating great revenue for the company at the moment. They have a 1 retail location in Santa Ana Superstore, which is should be opening anytime soon. We should see that soon. They have the in-house brands and wholesale, so they have their 3 cultivation facilities and production facilities now, multiple brands in Nevada, and available in over 45 retail locations currently. Now this is their revenue in 2019. So this is 2019. We go back, we saw that it had 63 million. They had more than 1 million visitors in 2019. They're breaking these records at the moment. These numbers, we should see these numbers in the next couple of days to see, just to show you how the growth is, how growth is going. And around about 9% of Nevada's total cannabis sales in 2019. So okay, that's quite a lot. Okay, that's quite good numbers, and I would imagine these numbers, all these numbers here, we see a real significant increase. So I'm hoping that we'll come out with these numbers in terms of revenue, the visitors they're having, because tourism, like we said, tourism's opening up, so we should see more, much more tourists. So again, this is what I mentioned in one of the videos. So here's the Las Vegas Strip. This is the main heart of the Las Vegas Strip, and it's just here. Here we are. So Planet 13. Okay, so it's not right on it. It's just off it, but it's very close, within walking distance of the casino, of all the big casinos. So this is very good. At prices, see where we are at the moment. Now, in terms of price, we have had some lows on the 13th of May. Like I mentioned, I've mentioned this on a couple of videos I've done recently. This is actually one of the all-time lows for this year for a lot of growth stocks. The 13th of May, we have seen these drops. Okay, and this just so happens, if we go back to the March, okay, this just so happens this is a great support line for Planet 13. Okay, so we've had some real ups and downs here. And we're actually on a nice upward trend at the moment. Okay, so I say an upward trend, we have gone up to and we've actually dropped down recently. So we'll see. Now we're having a look at having a look at the support and resistance levels. I think we have probably some room to go to the downside. We do have some room to go to the downside. If we have a look at the RSI, it would suggest that we're going on the way down, which would suggest that if we get to this RSI 30, would be a good time to be buying in. I'm looking. I should have bought in here. Personally, I should have bought in here. I didn't. Okay, I'll be very honest with you. So I'm looking, actually, personally, I'm looking to get back to these levels. I'm looking to get back to this support level here, at least. Okay, which is around about the $6 mark. In fact, dead on $6. Sorry, $6. This is the level I want to get to. Okay, to start buying more. Okay, this is really I want to get in and buy more. So we'll have a look at how this is going to pan out in the next few days. So if we do see a drop, like I said, and we get down to these levels, I will be buying. If it drops further, I will be buying more. It's as simple as that. Okay. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. You Planet 13 holder, have you bought? Let me know what you think. I would love to hear what you have to say. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. That really helps my channel grow. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Guys, thank you for watching. Take care and speak to you soon. Bye-bye now.